The woman was just about to let loose, but she found her boyfriend asleep. This made her feel very disappointed. She had no choice but to return to the party and play truth or dare. Originally, this was just a fun activity, but everything changed the moment the bottle pointed at Neil. Neil chose truth. Ella came over to Neil and slipped him a piece of paper. She asked, if this thing could help you find love, who would you most want to give it to? Neil was timid by nature, but he was honest. He handed the note directly to Lisa. However, Lisa had a boyfriend, and he was at the party. This made her boyfriend Paul feel insulted. He attacked Neil directly, and this punch would have serious consequences. After that, Neil seemed to disappear, and he didn't even attend the graduation ceremony. Months later, several classmates who had participated in the game received birthday invitations from Neil. At first, they didn't plan to attend, but upon hearing that Neil's family was wealthy, with members either high-ranking officials or business tycoons, they saw it as an opportunity to network. Soon, they arrived at their destination. Neil's home was a massive castle. Upon exiting the car, they were stunned. They knew Neil's family was wealthy, but they never imagined it was to such an unimaginable extent. While they were waiting for Neil, the butler approached them and said the birthday party wasn't being held here, but in a small cabin nearby. Upon hearing this, they didn't think much of it and headed straight for the forest. Soon they arrived at the cabin, but to their surprise, Neil still hadn't shown up. Instead, his older brother Nick greeted them. Nick said his brother was on vacation. Due to weather conditions, his flight was delayed. He was currently on his way. He asked everyone not to worry. The party would go ahead as planned. They could drink the wine in the room freely. If they were tired, there were beds to rest on. At Nick's gesture, everyone began to drink freely. Nick chatted with them, seemingly trying to get clues from them. Soon it was evening, and the group started playing a game. The game happened to be truth or dare. At first, everything was normal, but when the bottle pointed at Nick, he finally revealed his purpose. It turned out that Neil hadn't gone on a trip. Instead, he had chosen to hang himself. The place where he committed suicide was right above the beam in this room.
This is a joke? No joke, mate. It's what happened.
Nick called the group over. He wanted to understand the reason behind Neil's suicide. According to the information he had, Neil had received a postcard before his suicide. It was filled with insulting words. Nick wanted to know who had sent the postcard. Under his relentless questioning, fear spread throughout the room.